Jeremiah 17:5 says that those who trust in human capabilities are like cursed, stunted shrubs in the desert who live in a dry and salty land. But then in verses 7 and 8 it says, "Blessed are those who trust in the Lord and have made the Lord their hope and confidence. They are like trees planted along a riverbank with roots that reach deep into the water. Such trees are not bothered by heat or worried by long months of drought. Their leaves stay green and they never stop producing fruit." And I like to think back on this verse, anytime that I face moments of weakness in my life, because it is in those moments that, I am most reminded to trust in my God. And someone, who relies on circumstantial victories to get them by in life, they're a lot like this shrub, because there's no depth of soil, there's no foundation to be firmly planted on. But it says, someone who trusts in God is like a tree whose roots are planted by a riverbank. So to me, that means that someone who's truly trusting in the Lord, isn't going to rely on the things that other humans can do for them, right? To make it through their day. That this kind of tree, it draws its source from the river. It doesn't rely on when the rain comes to nourish itself, right? Because if it waited on the rain, then who knows when the next rain shower would come? Who knows when it would ever get its strength again? So, trusting in God, sometimes, it is very, very hard to do. But, it doesn't come with the same ups and downs of relying on outside sources and people who aren't reliable. Trusting in God, it's the knowledge, that I have a Savior who meets all of my needs. Even when I feel like I'm in the wilderness, I'm in the heat, I'm in the desert, and I'm not going to make it. Because the tree that plants itself by the riverbank, it has roots that reach deep into a limitless flowing supply. And when we learn to plug into our connection with God, we tap into His limitless supply for our lives. So that's my word for today. Remember to trust God and to lean into His limitless supply for your life.